like a monster because it is a monster. What it do, word gang. Today we're gonna talk about the 392 Shaker, the 392 Scat Pack Shaker. Today we're gonna do a quick little review about the 392 Shaker. We're gonna do a quick little review, and then I'm gonna talk to you about why I think you should get a 392 Shaker over all the other trims. And when it comes to a Scat Pack, I'm gonna tell you why the Shaker is probably the best package you can get. But first, we're just gonna talk about the car real quick. First off, we got this. This is a FA green right here. This is FA green color, as you can see. It's a FA green Scat Pack 392. Look at it, real pretty color on it, real nice color. We got a real nice color. Got the nice little spoiler on the back. This is the newer right here. This is the newer spoiler. Most of them get the newer little spoiler. As you can see, it folds over. As you look at it, how it folds over right there. If you look at a regular spoiler, this is what a regular spoiler looks like versus the newer model spoilers on the back. But let's go to the front. We're gonna look at the front first. We'll start off at the front, and we'll work our way to the back. First off, as you can see, it's a 392. It's a Shaker. Basically, the front, everything's still pretty much the same since 2015. Everything's the same. But when they first brought these out, it used to only be one little open little insert. This one used to come from the factory sealed. Well, not sealed, but they have a little cover right there. But now they just don't even put the cover there. They just leave them wide open. They just get a motor better air, you know, make it a little bit easier for the motor to breathe, because you know you need that motor to breathe. You definitely need that motor to breathe. And I like the grill, you know, the classic Challenger grill. You know, they can't go wrong with that. You got your little RT badge right there. You got your little Challenger wording. I like that. Although I don't like that. I kind of wish they would just black the Challenger, the wording out. Just go ahead and black that out too. Just kind of throw it off a little bit with a little chrome right there, because there ain't no other chrome on here. As you can see, it's nothing other. This the only chrome right here that's kind of throwing it off, you know. But can't really be mad at that, man. It's got the little honey. Basically, I call it the little honeycomb upper grilly and lower grilly on it. The lights are still the same. Can't change the lights with the lights. This particular 392 Shaker comes with the hood pins, as you can see. Got the little hood pins. Which is like that was added. This is probably a last call version, I would say. It's definitely a last call. So we end up popping the hood a little bit later. Also, you got the little Shaker hood at the top with the 392 badging on the side. This particular Shaker, I know people think that this is it sucks air. It does not suck air. It's basically just sit on top and the air flows through it. Just help the motor get better, more air. But other than that, it does not suck air in. Some people think it sucks air in. It doesn't. As you know, I had a RT Shaker back in the, I think like 3 or 4 years ago. I had an RT Shaker. And no, the Shaker is not really functional. It does move a little bit when you press on the gas, just a little bit, not a lot, but it does move a little bit. Let's look at the wheels. We got the little wheels right here. We got the these are not, now those ain't 6-piston Brembos. They look like it, but they're not. Those are 4-piston Brembos. Got the nice little granite colored wheels, 20-inch wheels. What kind of tire is this? I hope it ain't a 245. Yeah, it's a 245. That's definitely the no-no. I wish they would stop putting 245 tires on these cars. You know, this is a strong car. For those who don't know, it's got 485 horsepower, 475 torque. That's too much horsepower for a 245 tire. In my opinion, that's too much horsepower for that little of a tire. Maybe in the front it's acceptable. Really ain't even acceptable in the front. But in the back, it should not be no 245. Let's see what the back got. 245, like I said, as you can see, 245 tire, definitely a bad tire. I would not, if I was to get this car, I would recommend you to change out the tires. Let that be your first modification. Change out the tires, then get your tint and your mid muffler delete. But first, you probably want to get a better alarm system. We'll talk about that in another video. But yeah, I don't. Other than that, I do like the granite colored wheels. I do like the 4-piston Brembos. It's just the tires that I don't like. I don't think you should be putting 245 tires on a car with this much horsepower. It's just too much horsepower for these tires. There's no way these tires are gonna catch. They're not gonna hook. You're gonna be spinning. And as you said, they say, when you go to the track, it ain't winning if you spinning. Spinning ain't winning. And we trying to win instead of spin, if you know what I mean. But definitely, I always like this little black. I love it when they black the fuel cap. I don't really like the chrome. But you can look over there, that one right there, the blue one has a chrome fill cap. I like it when it's black like this. It just goes perfect, especially with this FA green color. This goes perfect with it, you know. Can't really go wrong with it. And like I said earlier, at the beginning of the video, got the newer model spoiler, which I love how it comes over with the little, how it hangs over a little bit. Look a little, makes it look cool. It ain't better than the spoiler on my ZL1, but which that ain't really a spoiler. We're gonna call it a wing, but you know what I'm trying to get to. You know what I'm getting at, you know. And as you can see, these Challengers, all Challengers. If you want a two-door car that's, if you wanted to call it a family car, would you say this is probably the best two-door car you can get when it comes to space and being ergonomical? Look at all this trunk space in a two-door car. This is crazy. I'll show you how much trunk. I'm gonna show you the trunk space in my car. Let me see if I got my keys on me. Yeah, look at that little bit. I got my weed whack, my blower in here. Pay no mind to that, but look at that little bit of space. It's not a lot of space in there compared to that Challenger. Look at the opening. It's so small. Yeah, like I was saying though, but yeah, the shaker hood, I know you think it's functional, but it's not functional. It does move a little bit when you rev the engine up. It might shake a little bit, but it's not like the old days when it's sucking in air and all that. It don't do all that. As you drive in, the air flows into it. So it's just extra air, extra air to help cool off the motor. But let's go inside. Let's look inside this bad boy, and I'm gonna show you the good little goodies inside this bad boy, because it looks like it's pretty loaded. Well, off the gate, you know, you get the Alcantara leather, but all this stuff you got to order now. Some of them come with cloth, some of them don't. Whoever ordered this one, they pretty much went all out with it, because it's got the Alcantara with the leather. You got your little Scat Pack emblem in the seats. I wish they would have did. As the car, see how the car is FA green? It'd have been nice if this would have been this right here. If the Scat Pack would have been green, that would have set it off right there. And the stitching, they should have made the stitching green too. But maybe I'm just dreaming, you know what I mean? Also, you get the Harman Kardon system, which is a wonderful system. As you know, I had on the Hellcat and I had the Harman Kardon. If you got the money to get the Harman Kardon, I would say get it, you know, because the Alpine it's cool. It's not a bad system. It's not the greatest, but it's not the worst. But the Harman Kardon is definitely a great system. I definitely would recommend you get that, because out of all the cars that I've owned, I think the Harman Kardon is the best system I've owned. Because in my ZL1, I think it's Bosch. It's pretty good, but it ain't as good as the Harman Kardon. I ain't gonna lie, it's not as good as the Harman Kardon. But also, you get this. I noticed that this one right here, this particular Scat Pack, does not have a flat bottom steering wheel, which you can get it either regular oval shape or you can get the flat bottom. This particular one does not have a flat bottom steering wheel, which I don't know why you would order all of these extra amenities like a sunroof, the leather, you know, the big screen, you got the shaker on the hood. Why you wouldn't get a flat bottom steering wheel either? But this probably was a factory, this probably was a dealer order, and they just didn't really pay attention to that little key aspect of the game. But also, you get the Challenger, the very roomy car. You also get a car, you get a cup holder here, you get 2 cup holders here, and you also got 2 cup holders in the back. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cup holders. You get 6 cup holders with a Challenger. Lovely. And also with the shaker, when you get a shaker, you get the white dials. See how the dials are white? This has got 180 on the dash. That's definitely gonna get you, that's definitely fast, 180 on the dash. You get the white dials, and that I think that makes the car, make you feel a little bit feel a little special, you know, feel a little special. Got the little granite colored, granite all around, a little granite. Instead of common fiber, you got like a little granite color. It's kind of rough feeling a little bit, but it's still nice. Looks good. This goes perfect inside of here, matching with the black. Now, if you had like a different color interior, like a red, I don't think this would go good with the red interior, or the peanut butter interior. I don't think this would go good with that. You got your little shaker emblem right there, and back seats look good. Let me show you that Harman Kardon in the back too. Show you, get you a little, let you see the Harman Kardon in the back. Show y'all what that look like in the back. Also, we'll get you a little quick little cold start on this bad boy. Like I was saying with the trunk space, look at that. You got the Harman Kardon back there, little woofers, you know what I mean. And as you know, all Dodges, they come with the battery in the back. Most Mopars got the battery in the back. So as you can see, the Charger and the Challenger for sure got the battery in the back, and most other ones do too as well. But you see what you get special with the Harman Kardon. Look at that, and these things be beaten too. It make it seem like you got a sound system in here, which you do, because you pay a pretty penny for that Harman Kardon. Matter of fact, we can go look. Let's see. What's up, man? What's up, man? How you doing? Doing pretty good. We can look and see about that Harman Kardon. Let's see how much they paid for that Harman Kardon. Let's see. We can look on the little sheet right here. This the little sheet with all they got on here, the options. Let's see. Optional equipment. Harman Kardon, that stuff costs $1,700. Let's say $1,800, as you can see right there. See it? And the shaker package alone is gonna run you $2,500. Just say $2,600. Got the sunroof, that's gonna run you another $1,200. Black hood pins, $425. SRT performance spoiler, that's $900. Lord Jesus. Then you got your GPS is running you another $900. Destination fee $1,500. Man, then you got the RT Scat Pack ATX 24G optional equipment. I don't know what that is. The Plus package is gonna run you $3,400. Man, it's definitely expensive. They want $60,000 for this particular shaker, which is a great deal. It's a great deal for a shaker package. It's a great deal. Let's get a quick little cold start. See if we can get a quick little cold start on this bad boy. Let's get a quick cold start. I know I'm all up in your face. I'm all up in your grill. But let's get a quick little cold start. Oh, these are my keys. Those are my keys. Here goes the key fob in case y'all want to know. Key fob ain't changed in almost 10 years. Still the same. Okay, y'all, let's get a quick little cold start on this bad boy. Oh, that sounds real good. Sounds real good, as you can see. Sounds real good. This is factory too now. It's factory sounding like that. That's factory right there. Factory. That's the factory sound, as you can see. Dual exhaust, real tips. No nothing fake about it. For a stock exhaust, that sounds great. For a stock exhaust, it definitely sounds great. I definitely give it 2 thumbs up on the stock exhaust. But now let's talk about, let me turn this bad boy off. Now let's talk about why I would tell you to get this package over any other packages when it comes to 392. You got the 392 TA, which is a nice package. The TA is a nice package, but it's just stickers. You know what I'm saying? Well, at the end of the day, it's just stickers. The shaker right here is more than stickers. You get a whole shaker. You get this separates you from the TAs, just the regular Scat Packs. I don't think there's any other ones. Ain't no other ones. It's just TA, the shaker, and the regular old Scat Pack. So with this one, it's kind of like you separate yourself from the rest from everybody else because of this shaker hood. And rarely are you gonna see anybody riding down the street with a shaker hood on their car. You don't see too many 392 shakers out there. You don't even see too many RT shakers. So if I was getting a slim body or a wide body, and I had the choice of which one I was gonna get, I would definitely get the 392, the shaker. I would definitely get the shaker on it because it's limited. You separate yourself from everybody else. Nobody can just say, oh man, this is the regular old Challenger. This ain't just a regular old Challenger. This is a shaker. It costs money to get it. It costs a little bit extra to get you a shaker. So I would definitely, if I would have my choice of which one I was going to get, if they say you can only get one 392 Challenger, I'm definitely gonna choose the shaker over all of them because the shaker just speaks for itself, man. It's real nice. I mean, look at it, man. Look at that. That looks menacing. If you following behind somebody and they pull up on you and you see that shaker hood coming up behind you, you gonna get out their way. I mean, you gonna get out their way. And I wish they would have came out with a Hellcat shaker. Put the shaker on top of that Hellcat. Now that would have been something special. That would have been something special. I think that should have been one of the last 7 cars that they made. They should have made a shaker Hellcat. That would have been something real special. But at least you get a 390. At least you can get it in a 392 version as well as a RT version. But it would have popped a little bit more if they would have put it in a Hellcat version. But yeah, man, you can't go wrong with these 392s, especially the Shaker version. I mean, this particular one right here is $60,000. I mean, that's a great deal for a 2023 last call Shaker edition. It's an excellent deal. Only thing that I would do is get rid of those 345 tires, those 245 tires. I would definitely get rid of those. That would be the first thing I would do, and then I would tint these windows. And you know you got to get that. You know you got to get that mid muffler to leak so you can be a little bit louder than usual. But other than that, man, you can't go wrong with this bad boy. I mean, look at it. I mean, look at the color, wonderful color. You know the Shaker hood alone. And now they coming with these hood pins, as you can see, and these are not aftermarket hood pins, as you can see, Mopar. These are factory hood pins. Look at that. Look at that, baby. So yeah, man. Definitely, if you got any choice of Challenger to get, and you got the money, it fit in your budget, go with the Shaker. I would say go with the Shaker, man. And with that, well, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video how I always end this video, man. Big shout out to y'all. Like I said, wonderful car. If you in the market for getting you a brand new 392 Shaker FA green, this your color, come to Lock Monday Motors in Elkhart, Indiana. I will leave a link in the description somewhere down there to the salesperson that will definitely try to get you into this car, as long as you got the credit or the money. If you got the credit or the money, that car will be yours. But with that being said, man, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video. I end all of my videos. It's your boy T-Light. Oh yeah, big shout out to the Werewolf Gang. Much love to the Werewolf Gang. You know how I feel about you. I love y'all, man. Big love, big shout out to the Light Crew. Let's get one more cold start of this bad boy. Let's get one more of those cold steezies. One more cold start for us. Yeah. There you have it, man. Sound like a monster because it is a monster. Y'all take it easy. Stay sucker free. Hopefully I'll see you in the streets driving around in this FA green 392 Shaker. Hush it on up. I'm out.
And that's what they call me. I promise that you never be lonely. Be the fan, that's what they call me.